a lovely Sunday evening. How's it where you are? All right, in this episode, we're going to be talking about stress, business, and stress. And business is stressful. The only people who aren't managing some level of stress, who have a business, only the dead don't manage any stress, man. Business is stressful. And for more on the subject, we're going to listen to this week's. We've been doing a lot of Alex. Shouting out to Alex Hormozi. We're going to let Alex take it away. Let's see what he has to say about stress and business. Take it away, Alex.
Which is, growth is stressful. Stagnation is stressful. Decline is stressful. That means that business is stressful. And so the only stress-free people are people who are dead. And if you're in business, you need to accept stress as a fact of life and not something wrong with you or wrong with your particular business. It's just that things are stressful in general. Welcome to life. And so I see a lot of entrepreneurs try and change their businesses because they feel stressed. But every scenario of business has stress. There are different kinds of stress, but they're all stressful. And so the idea that there's something wrong with you or wrong with your business because it is stressful misses the point of how business works. And I'll tell you an analogy to make this make sense. So if you've been in business for any period of time, think about your first business, or think about your problems that you had 2 years ago or 3 years ago in business. You're probably like, oh my God, those weren't even real problems. Those were like nothing problems. Stress, or what you deem to be stressful, goes up. And so what's really interesting about this is that I still have the same problems I had when I had a much, much, much smaller business. I just don't think they're problems anymore. And so then that means that my choice to categorize the issue as a problem is actually the greater source of stress than the problem itself. And if you can adopt that perspective, you can be less killed so many businesses early on because I thought there was something wrong with me or something wrong with the business because I was stressed, rather than accepting that stress is a fact of life and that I'm going to continue to be stressed as long as I'm alive. So fundamentally, stress comes from an aversive stimulus, a stimulus that's not enjoyable, right? But if you grow, there's tons of things that are not enjoyable about growth. If you're stagnating, there's tons of things that are not enjoyable about stagnating. And if you're declining, there's tons of things that are not enjoyable about declining. So there's just always going to be things that you don't like. Get used to it. Number 12, this is
All right, I agree with Alex 1,000%, man. Business is stressful. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And so, it's been said in certain circles of entrepreneurship that you have to get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. And also what I've found, which is a great way to sort of get into a rhythm, is every morning before I get out of bed, myself into a state of thankfulness. that I actually feel thankful that I'm about to get up and go to the bathroom. There's going to be a lovely toilet there with hot running water. And for most of human history, even the kings and queens of ages gone by would crawl out of their bed into a freezing room with no windows, and then go to the bathroom in a bucket, or what they'd call a chamber pot. That was literally only like 100 years ago. So there is so much to be thankful for, and we tend to stress out about just a ridiculous amount of situations that are unnecessary. So I like to follow Alex's advice that, hey, it's stressful. Get used to it. If you're an entrepreneur, you're putting yourself into a stressful situation because you're searching for financial freedom. And freedom isn't free, people. You know how that goes. All right, this was a super short one on a lovely Sunday evening. Business is stressful. Only the dead are stress-free. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Monday, it's a new week. We're almost at the fourth quarter, people. Can you believe it? Where did this year go? We're almost at the fourth quarter. All right. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Au revoir.
Chasing the wrong